welcome back to Unit 5 once again, and we are going to discuss functions and pointers more. And the topic that we are going to study right now is pointers to a function. Okay, pointers can also point to a function, as the functions have a memory location for the point. The further that that should be pointer, can be used to call the function it is pointing to. Or you can say, using the pointers you can access the function. Every function has an address location in the memory, and if you know the address of the function, you can access the function through its address directly. A pointer to a function is declared in this manner. You can see the syntax in here. Or similarly, as we use pointers to point variables and then use those pointers to access the value the variables are storing. Similarly, we can have pointers that can point to a type of function, and we can access that function, or we can use that pointer to call that particular function. So I'm going to demonstrate that to you in here, and you can see in here the syntax says the pointer should be of the similar format of the function. The formal parameter should be same as the function's formal parameter, and the return type should be same as the function it is going to point to. So I have declared two functions here. You can see here add function is going to return and sum of two integer numbers, and I have a message function that is just simply printing the a message of hi there within /n, or you can say new line character. I have already executed the program, and you can see the output. We are getting a desired output. You can see in here I have added two number and then printed the value that the function was returning. And before that I have executed the message function. So now I will be making two pointers. One pointer will be pointing to the add function, and second point will be pointing to the message function. So once again, let's look at the syntax. First of all, return statement should be same, and the formal parameter should be same. And let's declare those pointers. First of all, I'm going to go for the integer pointer, and I need to give the parentheses. These parentheses that are closing the star PTR, or you can say the pointer PTR, are necessary for the necessary due to precedence reasons. Okay, so we need to write star. Let the pointer name be PTR, or you can say add PTR. Okay, pointer to the add function, or you can say, and the return and we need to give the formal parameters, and I'm going to give the int because it is saying we need to have two integers, and I'm going to end this semicolon. Now I need to save. I have just declared the pointer. The pointer name is add PTR. Now I need to store the address of this function. Similarly, we have in pointers pointing to an integer number. We can declare the pointer as PTR. Then we need to store the address in the form of address of the variable name. So the syntax is a bit different for the functions. You just need to write the name of the pointer and name of the function it is pointing to. Okay, you need not to write the address of add. That is not required at all. You just directly need to write add, and that is going to store the address of this function to this particular pointer. And let's have the pointer to the message message function, not signal. The type is void, then the star, and let the pointer name be MSG pointer, or you can say the message pointer, and then again the formal parameter are void because it is not taking any value, and that's MSG PTR is equals to message. Okay, so now we have two pointers that are first pointer is pointing to the add function, and second pointer is pointing to the message function. Now how can we access, or how can we call these functions using these pointers. For the syntax is similar as this. You need not to specify the return type similarly to the function call, and you need to give the actual parameter instead of formal parameters. So you just need to name the variable. You just need to call the pointer, and you need to give the pointer the actual parameters, or you can say let's directly write the statements required. PTR, and you need to give the name of the the uh, arguments, the actual arguments. So we need to add 10 and 2. We are adding 10 and 2, and we need to save that in an integer variable because it is returning an integer number. Okay, and let's print that number out. Control C, Command V, and that number should be D. And after that we are calling a message signal. Sorry, again I'm saying message signal. That should be message function. So that would be M. That would be parenthesis star MSG PTR, and the actual parameter are going to be empty because it does not require any of the parameters because it is void. Okay. So I hope you have understood now, and we should expect a result of 12, then high there, then 5 and high there. Okay, so we have 12 and high there, and again we have then high there, and then we have 5 again. So I hope you have understand how we can point to a function using a variable, using a pointer, and how can we call that particular function the pointer is pointing to. So this was all about pointers to functions. Next up we have functions returning pointers. Okay, so see you in the next lecture.